What's up, guys? Back to another Honkai Star Rail video, and in this video I'm gonna tell you guys if you should buy the battle pass. Now, quick note before I start this video: if you're watching this right now and it is not around the time this video goes out, should be like what, 6 or 7 days into the game. I believe tomorrow is what's day? I think tomorrow's day 6 or day 7 of the game coming out. Regardless of that, this video is made with that in mind. So if you are watching this video like a month, 2, 3, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, if it's 5 years, holy crap. Anyway, if you're watching this in the future, do note that the answer to your question if you should buy it might be a bit different if there are more materials to get. Obviously, if these light cones go out of style and they're just not that good anymore, or there's more ways to get the materials in it, whatever it may be, if the battle pass is no longer worth it, you might want to look up a more recent video. Just saying that now because I know stuff like this will always get clicked on. Oh, hey, new player, it's like the first anniversary, should I buy the battle pass, so I'm just letting you know that before I start the video. Now with that out of the way, let's get into the battle passes. So there are actually 2 different battle passes, technically, not counting the free version that everyone just has by default. There's the Nameless Glory, which in my currency is $10. It'll pretty much unlock the bottom row of the battle pass, and then there is a $20 one that includes 10 levels, 2 avatars, 200 stellar jades, and 5 fuel. Now, as a content creator, I'm probably going to buy this one if I can. Obviously, the avatars are cool. They are featured around the welcome ones. Welcome Walt, welcome Himiko. I'm pretty sure Genshin changes the ones that you get from the battle pass. I could be wrong. I haven't bought the battle pass in Genshin in a while. I've only ever bought it twice, so if I'm wrong on that, let me know. But it would suck if these did go away and people couldn't get them, but it would make sense that they'd rotate them out because there'd be no incentive for people who would spend the money to spend it if they only got the 5 fuel and 200 jades. So I'll have to see. I'll make a video on it if they do announce that they're leaving or they're staying, whatever it may be, near the end of the battle pass. So don't worry about that too much, but do keep that in mind that these could go away. But yeah, I also have to think, is it really worth the $10? I honestly don't think it's worth the $10 because the levels, they don't really matter. As long as you play the game somewhat frequently, you should have no problem finishing the battle pass in time, as there's 34 days left, and in 6 days, I'm already almost halfway, and I've just, done most of the missions by playing the game. Regardless of that, though, let's get into the battle pass gives. So if you buy the premium version, you will get a light cone of your choice. You pick 680 stellar jades, 4 singles on the premium banner, and some stuff for, I believe, the traces. Pretty nice. It also has a bunch of XP items for relics, characters, light cones, and more fuel that they don't show here. Now, for what light cone you should pick, I'm going to have a future video on that, as it's going to take quite a bit of time to explain all of them and explain, like, oh, this one right here, there's a free-to-play option that's better, or like this one's the best 4-star, whatever it may be, right? Obviously, we'll get into that in the video. That'll take quite a bit, so I don't want to get into that too much. So if you're still skeptical on the battle pass and you're like, oh, well, I want it for the light cone, just wait like 8 or so hours. They should be a best light cone in the battle pass video, something like that. Watch that one. But let's get into the battle pass in general. Give me a second. All right, so because the game just came out, a lot of people are going to have to spend their trailblazing power to level up their characters. I was one of them. I needed levels on a character to beat something. Did the Calyx to do it. Missed out on some trailblazing power I could have used on something else. That's where the battle pass comes in. It gives you a good amount of character XP, light cone XP, even some relic XP, not a crazy amount, as it's not like every other level like the other 2, and fuel. So not only are you saving yourself runs on getting XP and Aether for your light cones, you're also getting even more trailblazing power. So that is a huge W of buying it. Also, the cost of the stellar jades, the 680, is actually less as long as you don't have the full, the first time bonus, sorry. if you have the first time bonus and you're only looking for the currency, it's smarter to buy the currency outright. But I do think that the extra bonuses with the premium pass far outweigh it. Now, in my opinion, I think this is the best option to buy if you're going to spend money on this game. I think it trumps the double bonuses regardless if you have it or not, and I think that it passes up the monthly. Now, if you're only looking to summon, the monthly is better because it gives more currency, but you can't deny that these rewards are pretty nice, and in the higher levels, getting 24 of each of the XP items for light cones and characters is kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Very, very nice. There's many times that I wish I just had one more book, and yeah, this is definitely more than one book. This is probably enough to maybe not max a character if you want to 80, but as of right now, I'm at level 50. I could probably just almost get a character up to 50 with just, a few levels of this. As of right now, I am level 22, so if I bought the battle pass, I get all of this stuff. Oh, I'd be eating. But regardless of that, I think that at the beginning of the game, these are very important. As I said at the beginning of the video, if you're watching this in the future and there's more events or they just give, a bunch more stuff, I think the value of the pass will drop a little bit. Unfortunately, I think the only thing that will retain its value is getting the Tracks of Destiny, and probably just the summoning currency. You'll probably get 1 million of every other item here just from playing through events and whatnot. And the self-modeling resin is free. I'm not sure how the relic remains tie in, as I haven't gotten around to using them, right? Because I'm not level 40 and I obviously don't have the self-modeling resin yet. I'll make a video on that when I get to it. But other than that, most of these items are going to fade out once the game gets older. But as the game is only a week old, I think these are huge, huge value. If you do have money, I'd buy the Battle Pass. Let me know in the comments if you've bought the Battle Pass already, if you're saving for the more expensive version, if you're waiting to see what the light comes do, whatever it may be. Let me know in the comments. Like I said, I'm probably going to get the more expensive one just because I am a content creator. And I mean, come on, the Welt Avatar looks sick. Same with the Himiko one. I mean, I might be biased because I like Welt more, but they're cool. They're pretty cool, man. Like, come on, right? I'm curious to see if they're going to do a Dawn Hanger March 7th one. I'm sure the March 7th one will be insanely popular. But enough of that. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Honkai Star Rail content. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and best of luck leveling up your Battle Pass to reach level 50.